Truth gang, gang. It's your girl, Asha Israel, aka Madre Omega, BKA Alicia Smiley, up in his mug. And I came to give you guys an update. Well, I get ready for work. I'm getting ready for work right now. I don't even want to be on camera. I'm already dressed and everything. I'm just doing like my little face routine, my skincare. Wait on somebody to get on here. Wait on some people to come through. If anybody gonna come through, come on through. Girl, get up out of there. My cat is doing entirely too much. The other cat is too. Like, she really doing too much. I told her ass I was gonna put her ass on Craigslist. She keep on playing with me. That's a joke. I'm not gonna do that to my cat. I'm just saying. If you are here and you are Truth Gang, let me know it. Throw some hashtags in the comment section for you, girl. If Truth Gang is here, let me know you here. Thank you guys for joining this early rising. I'm fully dressed. I'm just not on camera. I'm still like doing my little stuff, getting ready for work. So I'm doing my little skincare right now. Yeah, that's why y'all on the blackout, because I want to be on camera. I still look cute though. I'm always gonna look cute every day. Before I walk out this door, I'm gonna be fresh. Okay, all right. Every day when I walk out the door, on my mama, on my hood, just automatically start playing. Okay, in the background. Said gang on the lunch break. Gang. Shout out to the Mod Squad of Truth. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025. Hashtag gratitude. Hashtag soul tribe. Hashtag loyalty. Hashtag truth gang. Hashtag Mod Squad of Truth. Sign that petition, okay? Let me pin that. Big beautiful forehead gang. All right. Love it. Okay, so TikTok gave me my account back and they restored all of my shit. Okay, they gave me my account back and they restored all of my shit. They said they reviewed my content. And I have to make this announcement for my motherfucking haters so that, you know, if they want to report my shit again, they already know what's going to be the outcome. They said they reviewed my content. And it is basically just me telling what I went through in my childhood. Nobody can say that it's fake. So the TikTok page is back up. All of the content has been restored. And the haters still lose. They still fucking lose. They still ain't stopping shit, okay? Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025. Hashtag sweetest taboo. Hashtag cherish. Hashtag illuminous. Hashtag individual walks. Hashtag mod squad of truth. Hashtag understanding truth. Hashtag flourish. And hashtag quick turnarounds. Well, wasn't that a quick turnaround, tribe? That was a hashtag quick turnaround. Okay, that's what that was. Because that TikTok is back up and running. And then also I want to tell my haters this. You know, every time somebody go to your page, they show you your foot traffic on TikTok, right? You know they right. So I can literally discern, like I can click on that list and I know exactly who reported what. I know exactly who is not there to support me. I know exactly who is there to support me because I have that gift, whatever. Not the gift of knowing who was on my page because TikTok gives that to you, but the gift of discerning who the fuck did what and who the fuck is on my page for what reason, right? So that person that reported my shit, I blocked her ass. I don't even know her. She probably a part of the fucking Smiley family or something. She looks like me. The girl that did it, she looked just like me. Okay. She's just a little darker, but I'm talking about our facial features and shit are the same. So I was like, oh, we must be related. Let me block you because I don't know her. I've only had contact with the girl Felicia and that's it. I ain't even talked to Crystal and my sister, the girl Crystal I was going off on. I ain't never talked to her before, but you know, so that's what I'm talking about. Facts. Okay. Justice. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. But also I came to say this, not only is our TikTok account restored, but the spirit has shown me there's a group of people in St. Louis that knew me when I was coming up, right? And they knew this family as well. And they could have at one point been supporting this family because, of course, they have the prestige. Like I said, they got the high-ranking positions in society to where, you know, people are going to look and be like, oh, wow, this is a great family, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so those people have come across the Alicia Smiley video and the Tavis Sutton video. Now, the Tavis Sutton video for these people in St. Louis is the icing on the motherfucking cake. Okay, that was the icing on the motherfucking cake for their asses, right? But they came across this delicious smiley video, and they were around me like pretty much all my life, these people. So when they seen that shit, it literally tore this whole fucking community apart. Now there's people that were supporting this family that are not supporting them at all, and they're supporting me. Now it's a silent support in the fact that they haven't came to me and said, hey, I support you, and that's fucked up that what they did to you, boop, 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 boop. Now that's a silent support, but Spirit has also shown me that some of these people have even went to the FBI behind what the fuck I'm posting on the internet. And they're doing it on my behalf. They're doing it because they see me in real life and they can say, okay, this is really this person. This is really this child. The people in the community are no longer helping. They're no longer willing to help these people destroy me. And remember how my son said, you're destroying people's lives. You're destroying people's lives. No, the community, the family, and everything is breaking apart because y'all decided that y'all was going to destroy my life. And I decided that I was going to fight back. And then people decided that they weren't going to turn a blind eye to truth. So that's what's happening here. Oh, and I got proof of it. Spirit let me know through proof. It wasn't just a saying. They said it at first, but then I got to scrolling and looking on my social media profiles. And it's a lot of people that I've known in my childhood. They are there. And they're watching this, okay? They're watching this go down, and they have went to the FBI and they have reported what these people have done. And these people no longer trust the family that I grew up in. They don't trust them anymore. And that's what my son said. Oh, you're destroying their lives. Motherfuckers shouldn't trust them. You shouldn't have your kids around them. You should, if you got children, you should not trust these people. If you have any type of talents, gifts, or anything that if you're beautiful, if you have any type of talents, gifts, beauty, anything that God gave you that you want to keep for yourself because God gave it to you, you should not trust these people. And they know it. They know it. The community is not going to turn against you based on a lie, even though they turned against me based on a lie. But for them, the ones with the master's degrees, the college educations, the high-ranking positions in society, they're just not going to turn on you because you have that master's degree. You have that high-ranking position to back you up. And I didn't have anything. So I guess not really. It's not really understandable why these people would turn on me, even though I don't have a master's degree. And I did go to college. I didn't stay for a degree because these people started fucking with my life. Okay. But the whole fucking point is, they don't believe y'all no more, kidnapper family. And this is specifically for Marion and Arthur. They do not believe you. You got the church. The church doesn't even fucking believe you. You got the church looking at you sideways now because I grew up with these people. I grew up with these people. I was in their faces 3, 4, 5, 6 nights a week at church being indoctrinated. I grew up with them. So they know that I'm not making up my smile, my cheekbones, my dimple. They know I'm not making up my forehead, my hair texture, my brown eyes, my brown hair. They know I'm not making that shit up. So regardless of what you say about me, you lose. Because these people have turned against you. I'm talking to the people that kidnapped me. Mask is off, okay? You lose. Like, nobody is willing to help these people. Nobody's willing to help these people anymore gang up against me. So it's literally just Marion. It's Leah, the fucking third wife bitch who I still don't claim to know in any type of way, that bitch, and the kidnapper mother. You even have family members that have distanced themselves. I got a niece from that side of the family, right? I ain't gonna name no names. I have a niece from that side of the family has cut Marion ass off. Won't let her see won't let you see her children or any of that. And I ain't talked to her or nothing, but you know how I roll. You know, I get the inside scoop from the spirit. She won't let you around her children because of this situation. Why? Because she grew up with me. I was 9 years old when she was born. So you should know who I'm talking about. But she won't even let you see them children that she had. And it's because of what you did to me. It's because that she knows that her auntie, kidnapper auntie, is Alicia Smiley. And instead of her, that's a silent support. In my opinion, that's a silent support. Now, she probably didn't go to the police about it. She ain't reach out to me and say, man, that's fucked up what they did to you or nothing, but she cut your ass off. And she won't let you around them children. Good job. I will protect my children too, ma'am. I ain't gonna name your name because I don't have any beef with you. And you know, if I had beef with you, I would definitely name your name because I don't give a fuck about nobody on that side of the family. But ex-kidnapper niece, I don't have no beef with you. And I appreciate the steps that you have taken to, protect your children. Because by you taking those steps, you're letting me know that you do believe I'm Alicia Smiley just by you taking them steps, by saying, you can't be around my kids. You get what I'm saying? It's just is what it is. So I'm excited to announce that because I want them to know that I know that nobody's supporting them. The people that used to support them after they seen them videos of Dominique and me, they can't deny that shit because they seen both of us growing up for years in their face. And what makes them, especially Miriam, what makes them not support you, Miriam, is the lack of emotion and the way that you are. When they question you about it, because it's a particular person that was your friend, Marion. It was a person that was your friend. Okay, but she's not your friend no more. And y'all used to be sisters in the church. She's not your friend no more. And she's not your friend no more because when she asked you about the situation, your reaction gave it a dead giveaway. She knew your ass was guilty. And that's why she does not associate with you anymore. She won't talk to you at all. Initials D and S. I'm gonna just put it like that. D and S are the initials of this friend, but she won't talk to you no more. Because of this shit right here, because she's not going to turn a blind eye to truth. And you made her Christianity look bad. So she's disassociated herself. Her kids don't fuck with you. Nobody fucks with you anymore, Marion. We hate you, Marion. Oh, this is true. We hate you, Marion. Oh, yes, we do. That's the song that her siblings used to sing to her when she was younger to torment her. But I feel like that's what's going on right now in the community. So I just had to bust it out for her to trigger her. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Okay. Ain't nobody paying attention to Dean's slow ass. He obviously slow. He said he was using a diaper for longer than the time he needed one. So it just is what it is. Oh, we got a troll. We got a troll talking about you sound like a rude bitch. Who says that? Only a troll. You still losing. I got my TikTok back. Okay. Y'all be trying to put in so much work, boy, but it doesn't matter. I wonder how long this is gonna last. It ain't gonna last too much longer because, like I said, there's people that has went to the FBI about y'all. Okay. Fuck them trolls, man. His name was Little Toilet, which means little shit. Little turd. Little shit. That's the person's name that just got blocked, okay? And we can assume since their name was Little Toilet that they ain't nothing but shit. They ain't shit. Okay. But anyways, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to tell these people that I know that the community has now turned against them. And I got my TikTok account back. So try again, motherfucker. Try again. Said Little Toilet, right? Little shit. Little turd. Okay. Like, get the fuck out of here. Okay. They're going to keep trolling because that's all they can do. Like I said, they can't do anything but get on the internet and try to troll me from a page. I hope people would believe them or hope people would, when they do that, they're trying to fish out other low vibrational energies. So when they say shit in the conversation, in the comment section or whatever, they're trying to see if anybody else is on their vibration of low vibrational energy. Right. And sometimes they'll even double team me or triple team me like, oh, okay, yeah, she live, y'all. She live, y'all. She live. So you log in, and you log in. We all three gonna get on there and troll her all at the same time and see if that makes a difference and see if we can get her comment section to sway against her because it never works. So they just end up wasting their time. And then when they get off the lives, because I know how they be feeling when they get off the lives and they just got blocked a million times and all that other shit, it's not even fun for them anymore because I'm not giving them any energy. So it's not even fun for them no more to be trolling me. But they're going to keep trying to get that energy because they dying and they need that little bit of divine energy that I could possibly give them. So that's what that is, you know? You said it's so damn random. Yeah, they're here just to try to distract and do all this other stuff. But I told y'all what it do for me. It gives me engagement. Like, they're really dumb. They're really dumb. On YouTube, when you keep commenting in my comment section, it gives me engagement. It's saying to YouTube, damn, this is a popping ass live. This live must be popping as hell because all these people keep commenting. The comment section is going off. All these people keep joining. Even if I'm blocking them and they want to go get more profiles and come back on, it shows that there is activity going on my page. So all they're doing is helping me get pushed through the algorithm. It doesn't matter what they're typing in the comment section. They can say, you sound like a rude bitch. YouTube isn't looking at what you're typing. They're looking at the fact that you are typing, that you are giving engagement. You get what I'm saying? So whatever. Ain't nobody worried about them. They ain't got nothing better to do. And they going down. And I'm going to keep on giving these messages about these people and making them feel like shit and letting them know how dumb they look because I'm telling you, nobody in that community is supporting these people anymore. There's people that they got involved that didn't know about the Alicia Smelly shit that are now upset. They're now upset because they like, why would you even put me in this? Why would you even get me caught up in this situation? I ain't have nothing to do with this shit. And I did join the bandwagon at the last end, but I ain't know you was a kidnapper and shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? There's people that got involved that wish they never would have got involved because they didn't have all the details. They didn't know all the details. And people only believe this bitch because they thought she was my mama. But now that they finding out that she lied about being my mother, they don't believe her anymore. You say ain't nowhere to hide. Okay. You say happy for the good news. Yeah, it's good news. I'm happy about it too. I don't know when I'll be back on there because I still got a lot of old content that I need to get out of my phone. So that's probably what I'm going to do for the next couple of days, unless something else comes up where I need to go live. But I got a lot of old content. I just got to get on my phone. So I got enough content for me to be off of social media for a few days and just upload content off of my phone so I can move it so I can have space. So that was actually my plan before they reported my TikTok, was just to keep uploading the content that I had on my phone. But then I was like, no, I have to go live now because these motherfuckers didn't fuck with me. You know? Said we back on TikTok, baby. Yes, we are. And I don't know what I'm going to be live over there, but I'm going to try to empty my phone out of all these old TikToks because my phone fills up really fast. And then I'll see if we're going to go live or not. I do want to do a read, but I just don't want to tap into anybody else's energy. Like, I just don't. But you know what? I also feel like if that King of Pentacles pop out one more motherfucking time in our readings, we're going to have a problem. Like, I'm tired of seeing this broke ass person, this broke person that's just so sad and just wants to be in your energy and just wants, you know, to have a piece of what you have or something or whatever, this broke ass King of Pentacles in reverse. But it don't matter how long we wait to do a reading, that person pops out. And that's been real recent. So that's why I really haven't been trying to do no read, because nigga, why are you here? Like, go home, Roger. Like, what the fuck? Why are you here? You said I didn't see a block. I've been seeing your content. No, they banned my whole account yesterday on TikTok. I don't know how long it was banned because I have been off of TikTok for like a week, but I think it could have been banned for 48 hours at the most. Okay, because I did get a notification, I think a couple days before that, but they banned my account yesterday. And then I appealed it. They reviewed my content and put it right back up. So that's the block that was there. They banned the whole entire account. Like, I couldn't even log in. Like, when I went to log into my TikTok account, it was just a regular TikTok and it kept saying log in, log in, log in. And when I tried to log in, it took me to a page and said your account has been banned for violating community guidelines and you can appeal this way. So I appealed it and then I went live and told, you know, the tribe what happened. But yeah, they do that. You said why? Because I'm telling on these people. That's why. Because these people kidnapped me and I'm telling who kidnapped me. It's nobody but the people who kidnapped me, because a regular person, like a regular person that didn't do anything to me, that I'm not mentioning and I didn't snitch on, they wouldn't have a reason to report my stories of my childhood. All I'm doing is telling what happened when I was a kid, you know, when I grew up as a child and how I ended up finding out that I was this missing child or whatever. That's all I'm doing is telling that. So no regular person would have a reason to report that. Okay. It also could have been my blood family members, because for some reason they want to fight against me and they don't even know me. And I was kidnapped when I was 3, which is really weird. I don't really know, but it could be the kidnapper family or the actual blood family that was doing that shit. I wouldn't know because they both seem to be against me at this point. I mean, I wouldn't know who did it, but I know it's one of the people that's involved in the situation, or somebody who doesn't want me to get justice, because who would be invested in, you know, blocking someone for telling their childhood story, you know? He said, I'm on some other timeline in now. It really happened yesterday. It really, really happened, because I was having my daughter look at it too. I'm like, can you get me back in TikTok? And she was like, nope, because they banned you. But I appealed it and they put it right back up. So by the time I was done doing my rants and my lives last night, my shit was back up. But anyways, you said story in the news. My actual kidnapping is in the news. But the reason why I'm trying to get the actual story in the news, so you can look up Alicia Smiley. Matter of fact, you're on my channel. You don't really need to do anything. You can just go to my main page. The actual story is going to be on my main page of when I came up missing when I was 3 years old. And then I'm going to tell my story on my page, and I'm going to show you all the evidence of me being this missing child on my page. Okay. So it's just, I mean, the story hasn't hit the news yet because I'm saying that the people who kidnapped me, they're law enforcement. My daddy was a sheriff. My grandmother was the first African-American fingerprint technician. My auntie worked in the records department. My cousins was like foot patrol officers and officers that worked at the jail. So the reason why my story hasn't made the news yet is because they're trying to cover it up and just murder me instead. Because the people that I'm accusing of kidnapping me are law enforcement. And then also they kidnapped another child too. So the missing child, Tavis Sutton, that is my cousin. I was raised as him being my cousin. And he's a missing child too. So that's why it hasn't hit the news yet. But there's a petition that can be signed, Tyler. It's pinned in the comment section. It's a link to change.org. It'll take you straight to it, give you a summary of my situation, but you can look up missing child Alicia Smiley, and you can look up missing child Tavis Sutton. And I have the evidence of my cousin being missing child Tavis Sutton, me being missing child Alicia Smiley, and my auntie being the one who was accused of kidnapping. So both of the missing children will call the same woman auntie. We grew up in the same family, 2 missing children, 1 family. Okay, it was actually a ring, a child sex trafficking ring. That's actually what that was. Okay, thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. It's a child sex trafficking ring, and this child sex trafficking ring has something to do with the healthcare system, the law enforcement system, the judicial system, and Hollywood. So it's like a big case that would basically blow the lid off of a bunch of different systems, Hollywood, healthcare systems, law enforcement systems, all of that shit, because they're the ones who actually did the kidnapping. Yeah. So make sure you check that out. You said you will do. Check it out. It's going to make the news. We get this petition signed, and we can demand DNA. We can demand justice. It will be on the news. I can guarantee you that. So every signature counts. Every signature helps save my life. But I got to get off of here because I have to finish getting myself ready for work. I'm going to be cute today. I'm going to wear earth tone colors. It's not as warm as it usually is or usually was. So I'm going to start busting out the fall colors. I still got my hair braided up. I'm putting in my nose ring right now. I take this nose ring out every single day. Why? Because I'm a clean bitch. Okay? I have to wash my face every day. So I had to put this nose ring back in. Well, I take it out at night when I go to bed. And then I put it back in after I wash my face in the morning. And it's kind of hard to put back in because you got to put the nose ring through the hoop, then stick that part in your nose, and then you got to put your other piece through the hoop and then stick that part in your nose. But anyways, Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025. I love you guys so much. The TikTok is back up and running. I don't know when I'll be back on there. Let me empty out my phone. And I'll be back. I don't know if I'm gonna come back this evening and do a reading or not. I probably shouldn't. I need to get my ass on a motherfucking psychic hotline before I get fucking fired. Because I haven't been on there in like 2 weeks. Okay, so I need to get my ass back on my psychic jobs because I do have 3 jobs and I kind of been neglecting my other jobs. 0 possibility of switched at birth, right? 0 possibility of being switched at birth. I have a missing child flyer. They would just say switched at birth and not missing child on the flyer. You get what I'm saying? 0 possibility. There's the actual missing child flyer of me. So that usually doesn't happen when you're switched at birth because they don't know that you're switched at birth, you know? And my cousin has an actual missing child flyer. And it would be kind of hard to switch 2 children at birth in the same family. That would be kind of odd, right? That 2 children would be switched at birth and they both have missing child flyers in the same family, you know? But yeah, check out my story. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get myself ready for work. I'm almost there. I just gotta do my eyes and get me some. I gotta find me some compression socks. I be putting on these compression socks, y'all, because I be standing on my feet. And I only work part-time, so this is my short day too, y'all. So sometimes I only work 4 or 5 hours a day, and I love it. Excuse me, I burp. I absolutely love it. Oh my God. It's not an 8-hour shift. I ain't gotta be worried about stressing or nothing. I still have like my day and my time to like do what I want to do. Still make money on the hotlines. If I need to make money on the hotlines or whatever, I can still do that, you know. But I just love that I don't have to work 8-hour shifts. I love that I can just go in for, 4 or 5 hours a day and that's it. So I enjoy that, especially today, because today's my short day, my 4-hour day. It be go by so fucking fast. Okay, so fast. And I get bought a lot of drinks. That's why I be having liquor, I'm telling you, because a lot of people buy me drinks, like my customers. They be buying me drinks and shit. And I don't drink them until I get home. I just be having them. I have like a whole little bag of little shots, little nips. You know what I'm saying? By the time I get through with my shift, because so many, it be dudes. They be coming in there flirting. Sometimes women buy me drinks too. But it's just like, girl, you look cute today. Here you go, girl. Oh, hey, girl, I'm finna buy me a drink. You want one? But the dudes, they be like, you straight? You want something to drink? You got something? You want something to drink? And I'm working, and my boss be like, look, You can't be buying her drinks while she's on the clock, but I don't drink the drinks on the clock. I take them home and I drink them at home. Yeah, so I love that part. I love it because I always get bought a drink. And I have so many drinks, y'all. They're just on this table over there. Little, all different kinds. Just all little drinks, okay? Maybe I'll have a drink today. I probably won't. I don't know. I still haven't drank, y'all. But anyways, let me get the fuck off her. I'll see y'all later. All right, bye.